Okay, adab al-qada al-haja. Okay, fi'l al-wajib. Okay, we covered the wajib part, as I mentioned, what all we can use, what's not. Mustahab, dhikr al-dukhul, bismillah, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal-khaba'ith. It's another one. Again, this is mustahab. Dukhul bil-yusra, entering with your left. And khuruj bil-yumna, when you exit with your right. Nitr al-mash, this one, this is a Hanbali position. So basically shaking 3 times if you're done with your, let's say if you urinated, especially for the men, shaking 3 times is something, this, I couldn't find any hadith. So this is strictly, the doctors recommend, but I couldn't find any hadith on this part. So if you don't want to follow it, it's okay. Al-bu'ad wal-istitar, that is to go far away from the people and cleansing yourself. The Prophet ﷺ had mentioned about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the ones that are cursed who basically expose their awra and actually who talk when they're actually exposed, when they release themselves. So ideally, one of the adab is to basically go far away from the people and to cover yourself, basically. The reason why there is karaha, because the malaika write everything, kiraman katibin ya'lamuna ma taf'alun, that they write everything. So when you are basically in a place of impurity, one of the narrations, I have to check if this hadith is sahih or da'if, that when you talk in the bathroom, they have to, usually the malaika don't enter the bathroom, a place of impurity. This narration I have to just check. This is one of the hadith that I found, but I'm not sure of its authenticity since I'm mentioning it. But generally, we know the malaika write everything that you utter, and this is why they tell you that you're not supposed to be talking in the bathroom. Okay, tarkul muharram. What is prohibited when you're obviously relieving yourself? Istiqbal al-qibla wa istidbaruha fi ghayri bunyan. If you're in a building, and it's fine. This again, people will comment on this, but generally, if you're in a building, it's overlooked. But if you're in an open space, do not face the qibla or do not give your back to the qibla. This is ghayr bunyan, any other than a building. That is one. The other was labth fawq al-haja, to stay there more than required, i.e. staying in the bath. People like to chill in the bathroom. I mean, I don't know. This is not something that this is. The other one is bawl fi mahalli yu'dhi an-nas. Urinating in a place. The hadith itself talks about 3 particular places. One is to urinate in any water, at-tariq, and the last one is the shade, dhil. 3 places this hadith definitely mentions, but anything that harms the people in general. So if you're going to a place where people take shade, you're not supposed. This is again a prohibition. The last one, that is makruh, ad-dukhul bima fihi dhikrullah. So any sort of dhikr you should not be making in the bathroom. I made the exception when we were going to do Bismillah last time. Al-kalam fihi, this is disliked, which I just mentioned right now. Mash al-farj bil-yumna, touching your private with your right hand. وَاسْتِعْمَالُهَا فِي الْإِسْتِنْجَاءِ, using it to cleanse yourself. So any cleansing we do, it is disliked if you use your right. So what is recommended obviously becomes the opposite, that is to use your left whenever you clean yourself. Inshallah, can I move on?
There's a clear partition between the toilet and the rest of the bathroom.
This is a big topic. Me personally,
they have separated.
Yeah, so I'll even give you what Dr. Hatim had mentioned, because I'll give you his own, because I think here in Mullah you guys at least accept him. He was telling even the bathroom nowadays, if you flush the toilet, generally it's just a room. There's no apparent, impurity in the room itself, apparent at least. So for him, it just becomes a room, and he will tell you just say Bismillah and then overlook it. But let's say you're going to take a stricter approach, and obviously if there's a partition, inshallah, I think it should be fine.
Covering the toilet with the seat.
Yes.
Does that make a difference?
Well, I didn't understand the question. So
covering the toilet with the seat, right?
Yes, that is one of the commentaries that people have given, that cover the toilet with the seat, and then inshallah this is over it again. This is again one of the, these are all modern issues, because like I said, back in the days, if you had to relieve yourself, you went far away. In general, yes, that is another commentary that people say that if you close the toilet seat, again, this is overlooked. Closing the bathroom and all these things is certain things that they recommend to do, but I think from a construction perspective, they tell you keep the door open or you run the fan. So run the fan, I guess. If you're in your house, not his bathrooms are inside everybody's bedrooms. So this is another one. Shall we go on to the next slide, inshallah? I have another 9 minutes.